We give you the facts, it's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I drink? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama. Where I watch?
Popeye.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. Princess Tiana, you celebrated your 23rd birthday on Friday. Prince Armani, you are celebrating your birthday today. Mom and Grandma, Miss Lily, she's asking us to wish you a happy belated birthday and happy birthday. Let's hope that both of you had a wonderful birthday and may you live to see a whole heap more. So by now, you should know how we do things over here. So whenever a mistake is made, I'm gonna be apologizing, and when I apologize, if you want to laugh and say, see it there, a pure fake news the p-hole boy Popeye carry, that a for your business. But before I tell you what I'm apologizing for, listen to what Poison Bomb had to say. Listen this.
My G, that is not a real gun, you see me? So just zoom in on it and look, it's a paintball gun, you see me? And that a paintball place where the Hanover said we're done a issue. When you go to grill on your left hand side on a issue, after you come and find me, I mean, if you remember where paintball place name, but it's a paintball.
So that was Poison Bomb, and I'm apologizing to Poison Bomb and to you for not saying that what he had in his hands is a paint gun. But listen me now. We have the names of all of the persons involved in the conflict in Montpellier. We are getting a lot of messages from persons in and outside the area. Not because you would have heard me talking to Bagio and we had a cordial discussion. Bagio no get away because Bagio, he has created a lot of mayhem in the area, and very soon I'm gonna be dropping another video. And for those of you who are thinking that Popeye a take side, yes, me take a side, and that is the side of law and order. So if you are part of the problem, we are not on your side. But here what? If you want peace in a Montpellier, if you want your community to be free of these hoodlums that are creating the mayhem, do what you must to bring back the peace in the community. And if you want to say something to me about what is happening, if you wish, you can send me a voice note. No one will know who it's coming from. So if you want the voice note to be replayed, I will change up your voice. But do what you must to bring back peace in your community. You can send me a WhatsApp message to 876-458-9111 and we'll have a conversation. Don't call, because if you call, you're not gonna be getting an answer. Send me a message. Remember now, 876-458-9111. And no matter what nobody wants tell you, over here so, your security, your confidentiality is secure. So link me. In the news today, listen this now and listen carefully, because sometimes when I carry some stories, it's so that you can learn something, or better yet, so that you can teach someone something that you have learned. A 20-year-old guy, he's called Five Tall. I'm not gonna give you his full name. About 4 months ago, Five Tall, he met a girl on Instagram. That girl was 15 years old at the time. In fact, she celebrated her 16th birthday last month on July 8th. At the time that Five Tall met the girl on Instagram, she was already a mother. Yes, she had a young baby and she was living at Back Street in the Ochereos area in the parish of St. Ann. The 15-year-old teenaged mother, she packed up her stuffs, took up her baby and went to live with Five Tall in the Old Breton area of Portmore in the parish of St. Catherine. So she and Five Tall, they were now living together as man and wife, although she was not yet 16 years old. Now, some persons are gonna say, but she already had a child, so why you keep repeating her age? Keep listening. While this young girl was at Five Tall's house, the now 6 months old baby got sick and was found unresponsive. As a result, they took the baby to the Spanish Town Hospital. The baby was later pronounced DEAD. Yeah man, the baby died. The hospital personnel, they instructed them to go and make a report to the police. They went to the Spanish Town police station and they were advised to go to the Portmore police station. They went to the Portmore police station and a report was made. But while they were making the report, the police found out that she was in an intimate relationship with Five Tall before she was 16 years old. As a result, Five Tall, he was taken into police custody and he was subsequently charged for sexual intercourse with a person under the age of 16 and sexual touching of a child. So, you are now saying the police never have to charge him because she had a baby already. But what you must understand is, if the police become aware of that information and they did not take any action, the police would be in serious trouble. So, Five Tall, he'll be going to the courts shortly. I am sure that you have learned something. A word to the wise. In this next report, the Cave Valley Police in the parish of St. Ann, they are carrying out investigations after the skeletal remains suspected to be that of a dreadlocks man named Neville Turner was found near to his home at Cedar Valley in the parish of St. Ann. We are learning that Neville, he lived alone, and on Thursday afternoon, July 25, about 5:30, a family member saw and spoke to him in another community. That was the last time Neville was seen by a family member. Late Saturday afternoon, persons who lived near to Neville, they became concerned because they had not seen him in a while. As a result, yesterday morning, Sunday, August 4, about minutes after 9 o'clock, family members who were informed, they went to Neville's home where they discovered skeleton remains in some bushes almost 40 yards from Neville's house. Dreadlocks were found beside the skull and a blue pants that was seen on the skeletal remain was identified as Neville's. It is strongly suspected that the remains belong to Neville, but a DNA analysis will be done now. I am not sure how this will work, but a post-mortem examination will be done to find out how Neville died. Sad indeed. In this next report, I played this voice note yesterday, so let me play it again for context. Listen this.
Hey, Marley again, groupie. Man just left DB, brother. Man, that DB eat one food and sitting, you know. Everybody come and drive up same time. Everybody and say, then late. Our next taxi man come. I saw come the car in overload car. Through him already load. Everybody does say, alright, then ready. Cause then late. That's the man say. And so I go on there. And just don't eat a food and sitting at a rasta. And just drive up same time. And by so far as him drop asleep.
Well, this accident It took place all because of speeding. So here is what happened. That man on your screen, his name is Marlon Lyons, but he was popularly known as Rasta. He celebrated his 59th birthday last month on July 17. Rasta was a taxi driver living in the Bagio area of Trelawny. Rasta, he was driving a grey 2013 Toyota Probox motor car with 6 passengers aboard. The 6 included those 3 hotel workers on your screen. To your left is Judy, Levy. She was a 39-year-old entertainment coordinator employed to the Ibero Star Hotel, and she lived at Goshen in the Brownstown area of St. Ann. In the middle is Sabrina, Kemye, Alisa, Downie. She was 32 years old and she was employed to the Royalton Hotel. She lived at Nib Street in the Gibraltar area, and to her right is her co-worker. His name is Anthony Walters. Later this year, on November 28th, Anthony, he would be celebrating his 20th birthday. He was a houseman, also employed at the Royalton Hotel, and he lived in the Alexander area of St. Ann. 2 other hotel workers were also in the taxi. They were a 28-year-old housekeeper. She's living at Miami Bay, and a 32-year-old bartender. He's living at Brownstown, both in the parish of St. Ann. A man who is almost 71 years old. He is from the Runaway Bay area of St. Ann. He was also in the taxi. About 8 o'clock yesterday morning, Sunday, August 4. Rasta, he was driving the Toyota Probox along the Bagio Main Road in the parish of Trelawny. And like I said before, Rasta, him did a burn-up road. Yes, he was speeding. And from all indication, some of the passengers who were on their way to work, they either encouraged Rasta to drive fast or them never mind. A yellow 2018 Shackman F3000 truck was traveling in front of the taxi. On reaching a section along the road, the car, it collided into the back of the truck. Persons are saying that Rasta, he fell asleep. As a result, the car, it stuck under the truck and it was dragged for some distance. As a result of this collision, Rasta, Sabrina and Anthony, they died on the spot. Judy, she died sometime after. The 3 other passengers who were in the car, they were rushed to hospital where they were treated and admitted for various injuries. Sad indeed. We are also learning that that man on your screen, he's known as Roy. He died in a bike crash in the Petersville area of Westmoreland yesterday afternoon, Sunday, August 4. I am gathering all the details and I'm going to be updating this story in a subsequent video. Stand by for that. In this next report, now, you know that I love giving updates. Listen this. I carried a story on this channel. It was about an incident that took place about 10:30 Thursday night, March 17, 2022, over 2 years ago. It took place at Mafia's Chill Spot Bar at Blind Lane in the Warsop area of Trelawny. A farmer who was 57 years old at the time. His name is Patrick Griffiths, but he was popularly known as Culture. Culture was in the bar operated by his daughter, and his daughter was in her early 20s. While they were in the bar, 2 hoodlums armed with guns walked up and demanded money. Culture, he jumped up and he tried to lock them out of the bar by trying to close the door on them. The hoodlums, they opened gunfire, hitting Culture to his chest and his left hand. His daughter was hit in her left hand. The hoodlums, they then robbed Culture's daughter of cash and other valuables. They then made good their escape. But while they were escaping, a 40-year-old taxi driver, he's popularly known as Bashment, he lived near to the bar and he was on his way to the bar. The hoodlums who were now escaping, they saw Bashment and opened gunfire hitting him to his left foot. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape. Culture, he ended up dying on the spot. His daughter and Bashment, they were rushed to the Percy Junior Hospital where they were treated, admitted and eventually released. So the police, they commenced investigations and that guy on your screen, he was identified as a suspect in this incident. His name is Ajani McLeish, but he was popularly known as Good. Why may I tell you? Anyway, Good was said to be in his mid-20s. Good was living in the area, but when he found out that his name was being called, him take away himself and he went to live at Crescent Road in Kingston. Well, guess what happened? Earlier this year, Good, he was involved in a confrontation with the police at St. Joseph Road in the Kingston 13 area. As a result, Good, he was shot and killed by the police. A 9mm pistol was recovered from him. You hear all the time me talking about when the police processed the crime scene? It's for reasons like this, because when the ballistic tests were done on the gun that the police recovered after Good was taken down, it was concluded that that same gun was the gun that was used to kill Culture in 2022. Ajani McLeish, also known as Good, he's dead. So he was charged posthumously for killing Culture and wounding his daughter and the taxi driver. You ever hear about long run, short catch? The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all, so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be one of the first to be notified. In the final story for today, a man. His name is Dave Anthony Jackson, but he was popularly known as Finga. Finga was a 54-year-old equipment operator living at Marlon in the Old Harbour area of St. Catherine. We are told that Finga, he was staying at the Crest Motel in Old Harbour. He arrived at the motel about 9:30 Saturday night, August 3, and went to his room. It is said that early yesterday morning, Sunday, August 4, about 6 o'clock, security officers based at the motel, they were making routine checks when they saw the door for the room that Finga was staying in wide open. The security officers, they called and they did not hear anyone, so they went inside and made checks. Finga's body was seen slouched against the wall with cuts to his chest and to the left side of his neck. As a result, the police were called and they commenced investigations. From all indication, Finga, he died late Saturday night. Finga, he was killed by someone he knows, probably someone very close to him. But the question is who and why? The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and KlLL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sin, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica Gucci bar. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of